My friends, welcome to another live stream. Here with me, the Suppoman, your superhero of 100 to 1000x cryptocurrency gems. In today's episode, I am going to be giving you an advisory and cautionary message. Whilst I am playing this retro game, which is known as Contra in most of the world, but in Europe known as Pro Protector. So you will recognise this as Contra, which is one of the most famous games ever on the NES, the Nintendo, the classic, which I have got here. So, I am going to be recommending, not financial advice, not a buy-sell recommendation, but just purely my own, I suppose, educational resource for you. And that is to stop buying shit coins. Now, let me just make sure that everything's working okay. Yes, it appears to be. Let me just check that you can hear me and everything is all kosher. Yes, you can. Let me just share this over to the good people of X. Come on, my phone's not working. There we are. Done and done! Now, this is one of the hardest games ever. One of the hardest games I've ever played. And there is a cheat code for this, which I am going to be using because it's next to impossible to complete with the 2 lives that you're given. Basically, as you can see here, you get hit once and you die. Alright, so let's get started. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Let's see if it works. Yes! 30 lives. Now, the difference between Contra and Pro Protector is that the characters that you use are robots, so that it doesn't glorify violence as it does with the human version. Ah, damn it. Can't get that power up. So, today's episode is a follow-on from my last episode, which was that you should be buying these coins. These coins being cult coins. Oh, shit. Just broke down on me. Cult coins are the most sticky cryptocurrencies because they are catering, they are catering to a population of people that are uncatered for. Alright, this is why people watch me on YouTube, because I cater for the masses looking to make, looking to make generational wealth in one cycle, investing in risky cryptocurrencies, but they are risky, however, they are also good cryptocurrencies in the respect that it tells a good story. Typically, it will replicate a story I've seen on a larger market cap, cryptocurrency. You get hit once, you are dead. You lose a life. Right? So as I said in my last video, the types of cryptocurrencies to invest in are cult coins. Why? Because 2 reasons. Number 1, we have a loneliness epidemic, right? We have more and more people striving to connect with others online, right? No longer is it the case anymore that people spread. I like this one. Yes, this is the shit. I cannot lose this. Oh no, I don't want to get either of those. Am I going to be able to avoid that R? Yeah, so you are looking for cryptocurrencies that are appealing to a portion of people that are uncatered for, that are, you know, disenfranchised, that have no outlet. Fucking hell, I did not want to lose that gun. Because those types of cryptocurrencies are going to be the ones that do well because they have stickiness. That's why you want them. You don't want them for the sake of it. You want them because they have stickiness. Stickiness means that the community builds on each other. There's a compound effect on these communities, right? So you have an initial batch of holders, and then they add more holders and more holders. They get more holders, accumulate more holders than lose them. Now, the type of shit coins that are existing out there right now are coins which give the impression of a cult coin, but they're not cult coins, right? Cult coins are measured by stickiness, right? That means that there are metrics to prove that people are already Oh, bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, damn it! Damn it! Had to answer my son there. Damn, and it's taken me off my momentum completely. Anyway, so that wait, let me just put it on silent. So there are a load of people right now who are seeing what I'm saying. They see what I'm saying and they're looking to go even more degen. So I've already said to you that I am looking at Murad's way of being able to dissect whether a cryptocurrency has cult qualities or not. And then I am applying it to much lower market cap cryptocurrencies. And by doing that, you're able to capture the essence of a cult coin, i.e. has a great community, has that stickiness, is kind of speaking to the uncatered for, but is a low market cap enough for you to be able to get massive multipliers. And I believe that I have identified those in As, All Will Retire, Suppoman, Giga Chadet. And now there are new coins coming out that are basically piggybacking off of the messaging I've been giving you, right? So they are building websites and it says, oh, this is what we're about, blah, 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 blah. And people think, ooh, that's something I must invest in because it's a meme coin with a low market cap. Oh my god, this is going to be tough. Fuck! How the hell? Right, I've got to kill these guns if I can. But I've got such a shit gun. Oh, that was well dodged. Yes! Got you, motherfucker! Oh no, this one's right in the way. Right, now I can try and go for it. I need to get rid of these guns, because they are killing me. Killing me, and not softly either. So don't be enamored by cryptocurrencies trying to be like As, like All Will Retire. I already told you about one the other day, which is Fuck 9 to 5, FCK 925, which is on. Currently, you can see it on Dex Screener. You can buy it on Radium, Jupiter. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad cryptocurrency, but it doesn't have the metrics. It doesn't have the amount of hodlers. Obviously, it can't at this stage because it's very, very small. And it doesn't have the metrics for you to be able to judge whether it's sticky or not. You don't know where this coin's going to go at this point. It's way too new. God, I've lost half of my lives already. So there's levels to this stuff, right? You can be degen. I mean, that's what I'm all about, degen, right? But don't be too degen. Meme coins and low cap meme coins are already a massive risk, right? By adding further risk, you are blowing your stables, right? You are blowing the capital that can make you the huge money. Because you're putting into a shitcoin. Now, yes, maybe there are some coins that, you know, you can make good gains on because it's like 15k market cap. Fine. That's okay. You know, you can't, there's not a huge amount of downside that can come from that. Fuck a duck. Gotta stop being so impatient. Ah! It's such a tough game. Ah, what's R? Oh no, B. Oh, I've got some invincibility, which I've lost now, I bet. Oh no, it gives it to you for a temporary amount of time. I haven't played this game since I was like 12. Fuck. I haven't played this game since the 90s. Ah! Sorry if I destroyed your ears there. Oh, fucking hell! These games are so unforgiving. Need to get you away. They give you 2 lives in this game. If I didn't have that cheat, I would be totally destroyed right now. So stop sinking money into opportunity costs, right? I see people buying these shit coins, right? That's money you could be putting into a decent cult coin. But no. Oh, hell! Getting angry here. Can I get this? It's permanently closed. Great. So yeah, stop sinking your money into opportunity costs or sunk cost fallacies, right? What I mean by sunk cost fallacy is you double down on shitcoins. Don't bother, right? If you're going into a real shitcoin, put a little bit of money in it and that's it. Don't go and say, oh, if it goes low, I'm going to get even more. No, you're just a moron. You're just going to lose even more money that way. You're just doubling down because you're already losing. Don't bother. Oh, this one's going to be a tough motherfucker. I need to get him in the mouth. Open your mouth, bitch! Oh, fuck. Fuck! These fireballs coming from everywhere. Take out one arm, good. That's one fireball less. Oh no, I've got 3 lives. Look at that, I've lost 28 already. Yes, mofo. Now give me that mouth open wide. Let me stick it in. Bullets, that is. This thing's gross as shit. I wouldn't want to stick in anything more than that. Can I get him? Yes, I should be able to get him. It's such a fucking wicked game. Right, let's have a look and see what you guys are saying. Alex the Kid. I've never... Alex Kidd is on the Mega Drive, on the Master System, isn't it? So I can't play that. I hate these levels. It looks pretty good visually, but it's actually really difficult. I prefer side on. This is my last life! I've got to level 4 with 30 lives. This is known as one of the hardest mofo games ever. That's it! I'm dead! That was pretty good though, 69,000. 69, eh? So why is it that I like GigaChad, no, GigaChad. They're both called Giga, so sometimes I get a little bit confused. Fucking hell, just walked right into that bullet. It's harder than you think. You're probably thinking, oh, Superman, this is so easy. You're just really bad at it. No, it's not. Because it's really fast-paced, and you need to have reflexes. You need to have reflexes of a world-class athlete to play this game. This is how these consoles got you to play back in the old days, right? They were so difficult, you kept on coming back. If you completed it first time round, you know, you'd not bother playing it. This would not have been the belter that it is. Right, I've got 30 lives. I've got to get rid of this stage. Yeah, so the reason I like GigaChad, all will retire, is because A, they have a mission. A mission to cater for those that are uncatered for in cryptocurrency, right? So let's just start with all will retire, right? All will retire is very, very frank about what it is. It's for people who want to retire with cryptocurrency. Now, Bitcoin is arguably that. Every single crypto influencer is saying, get in Bitcoin because this is how you can retire. It's not how you can retire, right? But that's what they're saying. They're not saying, get into Bitcoin because it's got SHA-256 security and blah, 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 right? It's a store of value, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, those are features and benefits, but ultimately, the goal is to retire, right? So, really, Bitcoin, if it was what people use it for, is all will retire, right? But they're not saying that, so all will retire is saying that. They're saying this is the coin if you want to retire, right? It's just being there very basic. A very simple, very effective value proposition. That's why I love it. It is a fantastic cult community, and it really speaks to the same kind of messaging as SPX 6900, right? Which is appeals to the stock market, right? This is an asset that you can retire from that is, you know, it's a mockery of the SPX, which is Standard & Poor, which is a stock market index. This is an appeals to that because that will never retire you. That's never going to make you mountains of money because stocks are boring. Oh, let me get this M. Stocks are boring. So you need SPX 6900, but SPX 6900 is already $50 million. 500 million. It's close to $1 billion. So it's pointless getting into that because that ain't ever gonna make you a retirement money. Shit. What the hell? Oh, these are... Oh my god! Homing bubbles! Who's ever heard of these? Fuck! These are tough. These are tough bastards. So that's why All Will Retire works. But not only that, but All Will Retire has the metrics, okay? I have counted the number of 10k hodlers. I've counted the number of 1k hodlers, right? Because when you've got a smaller market cap, 10k hodlers is not going to be that common. Right? You're not going to have many people with $10,000 in that. Fuck, this is hard. That's a horrid weapon these guys have got. So I count the 1k hodlers, because that is a good pro rata score. How many people have $1,000 worth of that coin? Yeah! Come on! And for All Will Retire and AS, those are very high quantities of 1k hodlers, because you can extrapolate that, because AS is more than 10 times lower in market cap than most of these big coins. I've never played this, never got to this level ever. This is uncharted territory. I never got this far when I was 12, and I used to use that cheat. Fuck. Yes, get in there, mofos. This is a great game. It's hard, but it is a good, fun game. It's like a mix of really good graphics for its age, because remember, this is late 80s, this game. What a beautiful period that was. I mean, I don't really remember much of it, but it was a beautiful period. That's another thing. That's another cult that could be... that it's clear missions, okay? AS. People who like AS. Right, that is a very big majority of people, of men, admittedly, and women too. Women too. The funny thing is that the person that actually created AS, the founder of it, is actually a woman, which is brilliant because, you know, people can't say, oh, this is sexist, because actually a woman came up with it. Clever. Very clever. And so, therefore, it could be argued that it could be used for either men or women. At the moment, if you look at the graphics, well, the artwork, it is actually females, right? But that's because 95% of crypto is males. So why not appeal to where the masses are, but with a mission, or at least a message, that actually resonates with them. Because I'm an ass guy. And I hate these crass coins, but that makes a lot of sense to me. Right, what does the boss look like here? I've never seen the boss in this level. Fuck me, how do I kill this thing? How the hell am I meant to kill this? From behind? Oh look, it's changing colour! Awesome! See, in modern day graphic... Wait a minute, was that not the boss? The fuck? Did I kill it? Or will I have to have another go at it because I didn't kill it? Let's see, is it going to be yellow this time? No, it's not. What the fuck? Yes, come on. Come on. Yes! Fuck! Can't do anything about it now. That means I'm going to have to... Oh, shit. Means I'm going to have to take on more baddies. So, every coin I've spoken about corresponds with the exact kind of philosophy I say is behind a cult coin. Right? Cult coins are not just the messaging. It's not about just the messaging. It's about the effectiveness of the messaging, and that can be fucked! And that can be found out by how well it's doing. How am I going to get that? Oh! Maybe I can get it. Ah! Oh, yes, I did get it. Oh, it's laser. This is such a shit weapon now. It's a long-range weapon, but you can't fire it with rapid fire. But it comes out with like a few shots. Right, here we go. Maybe I can beat it this time. What? So that was never the boss? Oh shit, I've got one more life to complete this. That's it, dead. Right, let's have a look and see what you guys have got to say. Super Pro Protector, that is the Super Nintendo version. Am I right or am I right? Yes, let me answer some of your questions. Contra is easy. No, it's not. Rocks playing retro games give me good memories. Yes, exactly. More passion, more energy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that shit energy coin. And that actually is a reason why I'm bringing out this video. Getting M-Tard. You're a tard, but R-Tard more than M-Tard. Laser is mega powerful. Right, let's have a look and see on Twitch, because I saw that I was actually ignorant of Twitch the other day. Good morning, Super. I'm going live at 5 PM. This is from Aria. Love the games, and Aria gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, Aria. God, you are a beauty. So there we are, people. So I think I've answered all the questions that you guys are coming up. What's up with Omega X? Well, at this point, right, I'm only concentrating on what I believe to see a very, very clear trend, which is Evergreen, right? That doesn't rely on, and this is another reason why I think you should buy these cult coins, is because they don't rely on narratives. These, I think, are the only cryptocurrencies you can pretty much buy. Ah! The only oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I'm going to land on this M now. The only cryptocurrencies that you can buy where you don't have to rely on a narrative trend, right? Because these coins can compound on each other because of their value proposition and because of their stickiness, which they are showing through the metrics that well, it's metrics that I got from Murad, because it works. And that's what you've got to do in cryptocurrencies. You've got to use what works, discard what doesn't, right? And I am a fan of using what works, because it's worked for me time and time again. I adapt to what works. That's why I've been able to make such enormous multipliers in crypto. What's R? Is R a shit one? That was nothing. Is that rapid fire? Oh, what is that? Oh, it is rapid. Fuck. Fuck, I missed him. I wanted to kill him out of revenge. So yes, cult coins are evergreen. That's why I like them. Right? You don't have to rely on a narrative, right? You don't have to rely on meme coin narrative, AI narrative, RWA narrative. These can go up regardless. Right, stop. Let me find the sweet spot. Yes, there we are. They can go up regardless. Because at the end of the day, XRP, Bitcoin, etc., they are cult coins, right? And they go up regardless. Forget the fact that they're layer 1s. Layer 1s, yes, they've got an ability to keep on accumulating value through the coins in their ecosystem being sold back into the main coin, right? Like Solana, Ethereum. But there are not many of these coins that are actually able to do this successfully. I mean, look, ICP is an example, right? They're a great cryptocurrency. They're a great cult coin, potentially. But, you know, no one's buying into the ecosystem. People are just buying ICP. And as a result of that, it's not growing that much in market cap, because it doesn't have the coins feeding up. Yes! It doesn't have the coins feeding up into the layer 1 token that the ecosystem is based on, right? So that just shows you that cult coins have an ability to do an XRP, to do a Bitcoin, to do a Dogecoin, etc. Because the community keeps on building on each other, on itself, regardless of what season we're in, right? So I can quite happily talk about All Will Retire, Suppoman, Ass, Giga Chadet, regardless of what's happening in the market. And I was doing this, actually. So when I was speaking about Giga Chadet, it was during AI season, and it still did a mega pump. You know, it went up like It did a good 10x, I believe, when I first spoke about it. And that was just on Twitter. I didn't even speak about it on YouTube for it to make that 10x, right? Let's see if I can get this mofo. I think I'm just getting its bullets. Wait. Yes! How the hell did I do that? Ira's going live in approximately 2.5 hours. Will you be there watching? I don't think so, unfortunately. Leah's 3D model looks bad. It hasn't got that cyberpunk feeling anymore. I think that if enough people feel that way about Leah, it will go back to where it was. I've got to say, give it time. Change is something that, and remember, the crypto market is mostly men. Men do not like change, right? We like simplicity. We don't like change. If we like something, we tend to have liked it for a period of time, and we're comfortable with how it looks. We don't want to see change. But give it time. Sometimes things look a lot better when you've acclimatized to it. And I think that this new Leah is going to be one of them. Right? So just give it time, right? Eventually it will... Fuck. Didn't see that coming. Eventually it will evolve from even that. What? How am I supposed to get under that thing? Right. Let's take an alternative route. Fuck! It gets me even there! Right. Trick it. Fucking hell, this game. Right, now! Fucking hell! It's a tough game! Right, now! Yes! Fuck. No. Right, land on that. What the hell? It's landing me. Oh, just about on the platform. I'm not going to be able to move from here. I am totally fucked now. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. This is hard as nails game. Right, here we go. Ah, mofos. Got used to you now. This is what I mean. It's like with Leah. You just have to get used to it. And let it... What's my thoughts on Lily AI? I've not even looked at it since I spoke about it. Oh, Jesus! Right. Let's go up in one motion. Yes! Right, here we go. Yes, look at that. Acclimatized! Yeah, so look. When I find something that has very, very bullish qualities about it, don't try and go even more degen than I already have, because I've already gone degen on this thing. Right, let's play a little bit more calmly. Oh, yes. See, I play this like I play Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario. I just, like, try to go as fast as possible and not be patient. And that's life in general. We all want gratification as early as possible. How I'm playing this is indicative of how we play life. I've never gotten this far. Fucking hell. Never gotten this far in Pro Protector stroke Contra before. Rapid fire. Fucking hell. Right, have I got a boss man now? Where's boss man? So, I have no intention... Oh, jeez, look at this mofo! I have no intention... Oh no, I've got 3 lives to kill him as well. I've got no intention of quitting on all retire or ass. These are going to be coins I speak about during the bull market. Simple as that. I have no doubt these are going to do well as well. Oh, yes! Come on! I think I got you here! Oh, shit. Can we do it again? I found out his Achilles heel. If I had more lives, I would kill this mofo. Fuck! Gotta do this whole horrible level again. There is only Aria, Leah, colon, nothing else comes close to it. You're right. As far as AI agents concerned, there isn't. You know? None of these AI agents that I've seen lately, none of them come close. And I think to myself, this is ridiculous. I could make, obviously not on my own, but I know and am considering bringing out my own AI agent, but it's not going to be a cryptocurrency. But what I'm showing is proof that you can do this. But people lack imagination in cryptocurrency. They really do. A lot of these coins, people say, oh, Stephen, what do you think of this shit AI coin? I think, what a load of crap. Why would anybody find wow factor in a coin of this nature? There's me being impatient again. Right, be patient now. There's very few coins that have the wow factor. Simple as that. And Leah is actually one of them. Colin is another one that has the wow factor. Fucking hell. Anita? What do you mean Anita? Do you mean this Anita OS? Like, it's nothing. It's not the same at all, is it? It's not an AI sentient. That's what annoys me, is when people shell stuff when it quite clearly isn't of the same... Fuck you! Isn't of the same field. Right, come on. Damn! Right, come on. Right, patience now. Right, be patient. Wait for it to come down. Yes, there you go. Oh, fuck. You're not getting rogered in one way, you're getting rogered in another. Right, here we go. Oh, fuck. Tough games, but I love it. I'm beginning to lose my love for it, but there we are. This is cool. I like this game. This is a cool game. Probably the coolest. What do you think is the coolest I've played so far? Kung Fu? NBA Jam? Paperboy? What's the other one? What did I play last time? Oh, Terminator 2? What's your favourite of the games I've played? I'd be quite keen to hear your thoughts on this. I really liked Paperboy. I thought it would be boring, but actually it was bloody brilliant. And I'm planning on bringing Paperboy 2 out in the next stream. Let's just go under you. Right, here we go. We're going to play Death Adder from Golden Axe now. Does he not look like Death Adder? Little bastard, this guy. Jeez. Well, it's not walking. He didn't walk this much last time, did he? Oh, right. I've got it. Right. I've just got to jump these things, right? Just go for it. Yes! NBA Jam. Play Mega Man. Don't know about that. I have 1k to burn. What coin do you believe will 10x by December 2025? What? Like, pretty much every coin I've just spoken about will 10x by 2025, right? Or the ones that I, like and will talk about. Not just any shit, like... Having a low market cap and a crypto YouTuber talking about it does not a good coin make, right? It's got to be able to survive as if it had no YouTubers talking about it. Fucking hell, that's tough. That's what you've got to remember. How the hell am I supposed to get past these? What am I supposed to do? Oh, I can actually blow them up. That's how you've got to invest from now on. You've got to invest in coins. I've already told you, sticky cult communities that cater for large, disgruntled community, or at least a community that has so far not had an outlet for how they probably feel or what their beliefs are, right? That's why Giga Chadette works so well. It's the only female movement I can think of. The only one. Tell me another one other than Giga Chadette. There's no other one. So that's why it works. It's completely uncatered for. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck. Get electrocuted on these lines. What's this? So you've got to invest in cryptocurrencies that would you get the multipliers if a crypto YouTuber was not talking about it. That's what's worth investing in. Let's face it, a lot of these coins that if a crypto YouTuber were not talking about it, not the ones I'm talking about, if a YouTuber was not talking about it, it would go nowhere. Do these just disappear off the screen? Fuck! How am I not dying now? I thought these lines were, like, electrocuting. Da, 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 da. Oh, shit, I've got 2 more lives left. Get in, get in. Yes, so, in order for you to identify your own cult coins, what you've got to do is you have got to measure the number of hodlers, right? You've got to measure the number of hodlers, right? As a percentage of the entire hodler community. The amount of 1k hodlers, the amount of 10k hodlers. And come up with a percentage. And then compare that to the percentages of some of the top coins, like Trump coin, Fart coin. And Murad provides this. So, you know, it's quite easy, actually, for you to have that data. All you'll need to do is just now find the coins and compare them against that. That's what I did in my last stream. And it works really well. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no! It's actual game over! I didn't even see that! $1, not chilling the coin. I just want folks to join towards... I just don't know what to say, to be honest. I honestly just think that you guys will buy any old shit. Like, and that's not really an opinion I want to have of my own community. Like, it actually disgusts me. Like, you know me. I love a degen coin. Don't get me wrong. It's just the fact that people choose wrong. It's like when women say, "Oh, where have all the good men gone?" They're there. You're just picking all the bad men, right? It's the same with coins, right? You're just picking all the wrong ones. And you wonder, why aren't I making 100x's? Why aren't I making gains? That's why! You're picking dumb coins. Right? I have a very, very high success method. And it's not because I'm a YouTuber. It's not because of that. Because look at Virtuals. That did not rely on me. Look at Neural. That did not rely on me. Even Andy didn't even rely on me. You know, Satoshi VM didn't rely on me. Profit bots didn't really rely on me. Right? They were good coins that had great stories and fitted in. They were perfect. So that's why I make good multipliers, because I don't buy any old shit. There are millions of coins in cryptocurrency. Millions. You gotta be very selective. Pick the right ones. Don't invest in any old shit. Because this is what people do, right? They invest in shit, knowing it's shit. They flip it. Fine, you flip it, right? Sometimes you'll win, sometimes you'll lose. But what you'll actually do is you'll never develop trust. Okay, that's what it comes down to. You'll never hold long enough for 100x. I want this coin only, right? So the more you flip coins, the least trustful you are of coins. Because the more one night stands you have, the more you'll believe they're only worth one night stands. Right? I have a very, very interchangeable relationship with certain coins. Some coins are worth holding for a narrative season alone. Some coins are worth holding for an entire cycle. Some. Very few. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, ICP, SUI, they're worth holding for an entire cycle. Right? Because they'll get the whole benefit of compounded communities. And this is why I like ICP, why I like SUI, why I think Bitcoin is the ultimate cult coin. Because they compound on each other constantly. Right? And those are the ones worth holding, and those are the ones you don't have to sell. Like, I've seen people selling AS, All Retire, Giga Chadet, Suppoman, all these coins, because they don't trust it. They don't trust that they can stay in it for the long haul. They see a profit, and they're thinking, okay, I'm gonna take my money while I'm in profit. You're gonna miss out on the entire trajectory there. Imagine all the people that sold SPX early. Imagine all the people that sold Pepe early, right? Because they all went through their spates of losing their community. They had dumps, right? But look what happened. They came back stronger each and every time. And that's why I like a cryptocurrency that has survived the dump test. Because a lot of coins, there's millions out there. The only ones you know are going to do well, that will make it, are ones that survive the dump test and thrive. Survive and thrive. So it's got to have a mission. It's got to have stickiness. And it's got to have survived. Right? If it's on its first run, you don't know if it's going to survive or not. Quite a few coins I've gotten into have never survived its first run. Right? There we go. I'm playing so much better this time. And this is it's because I haven't played this game in many decades. Not since the 90s. And now we're in the 20s. So I've missed the noughties. Noughties. I've missed the 10s. And now I'm back in the 20s. Retro is the new modern. I mean, look at clothing nowadays. Like, you got flared trousers. Right? That is bringing back the 70s. Just goes to show. God, I can't get this mofo. He's got his stupid bubble fireballs getting in my way. Come on. At least I'm not dying. I was dying like every fucking second in the last game. Yeah! Play Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat next time. I don't have those for... Actually, I have got them on the PlayStation. But I don't have the Mega Drive. I've got the Nintendo, I've got the Super Nintendo. What the fuck? And yeah, but yeah, there's going to be more than just Ass All Will Retire, Giga Chadette. There's going to be more. I'm looking forward to bringing them to you. One that had promise, I thought, was Book of Retro Games, but they've kind of buggered off. They're idiots, man. I don't know if they've buggered off or not, but you know, if you go inactive, then you give me the impression you've buggered off, right? But that had a promise, and like, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. It's a bit like Facebook fan pages, right? Do you remember when Facebook pages became a thing, right? And the really true viral ones were the ones that were, you know, were catering to an uncatered for population, right? Children of the 80s, right? They're all of a sudden loads of 80s people, right? Fan accounts like team fan pages, right? Celebrity fan pages. Those are the new meme coins, right? Ones that are catering for a market of people that want to celebrate a certain icon. Whether that icon be an idea, or whether that icon be an actual person, or a team, or something, some kind of entity, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that it's something people believe in, and it's a big enough market to make fucking insane multipliers, and that's all that matters. So I'm looking forward to bringing you more of these, but I'm not going to find you any old shit. That'd be easy. It'd be easy to go on pump.fun and just find something that's got a name very similar to All Will Retire. It would be easy to do that. But then, you know, that increases the chances of a rug pull. Yeah? You need to know that the team is around for the long haul. And I can see that with Ass and All Will Retire. Because sometimes it doesn't even matter if the team is there, as long as the community's there. And thankfully, with Ass and All Will Retire, the team and the founders are still there. Project's still there. Project's still strong. Right? But you need something that's got enough that it will keep on building on the community. Fuck. But I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. You've seen how Murad is basically, all he posts about is SPX. My SPX is All Will Retire. Simple as that. My Giga Chad is Giga Chadette. Although I do hold Giga Chad, right? I have no illusions. That's going to do very well either way. And Ass is the new Tits. And Tits was a near $500 million cryptocurrency. I'm not going to stop until these cryptocurrencies are worth I'm not going to stop until I get my 100Xs out of these. I'm not going to stop. And in some cases, beyond that. Give it to you in the mouth! Devil! Right. I'm going to play this for a little bit. So if you've got any questions, bring them now. Hexagon's Richard Hart cult. Good. I'm glad somebody brought this up. Right? So are you looking in the PulseChain community? Those guys have imploded on themselves. They hate each other. They've turned on their biggest protagonists. You know, Crypto 7 turned on. Somi turned on. What's her name? I can't remember her name. Katie. Everybody turned on, right? They've imploded on themselves because Hexagons and Pulsicons got into an army. They're not a united army. It used to be just Hexagons. And now you've got a bit of both. And to be honest, it's diluted because actually neither's doing well. PulseChain is a pile of shit at the moment. The only way PulseChain is going to make a comeback is if Richard Hart makes a comeback. Right? Is if he is relevant enough to appear on the likes of Crypto Banter and all the other shows that had him on once before. You know, that's how he got Hex to a 10,000X. It's because he was able to share the message to a gigantic audience through other YouTubers, right? But Richard Hart does not have that appeal right now, right? He's almost like last cycle's, you know, Satoshi, I guess. He's like, yeah, he was like the Messiah. Seen as like the Messiah. This time no one cares, right? It's just a bunch of deluded pulse chainers that still think it's, you know, gonna do well. I still hold it, don't get me wrong. I can be critical of my long-term holds, and I've got PulseChain and I've got Hex, and they've both been very disappointing. The ecosystem's a pile of shit now because they split off Hex, they split off E-Hex and P-Hex, and now there's a bunch of people holding E-Hex that are kind of being uncatered for, and then you've got the people holding P-Hex that's already higher in value, but the community's shit anyway, right? So basically you just got two shit communities of Hex. And PulseChain, you know, the community's a joke, right? They're fun, they're just laughable to be at this point. They're laughable. There's been a failure, right? And that's the SEC's fault. They silenced Richard Hart at his most impactful time. I'm playing this so much better, you know, subconsciously. Plus the market cap's high. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, there is a sense of, you know, people are like, well, you know, Richard Hart owns, you know, is kind of owns the origin address, and like 90% of the supply won't be sold. Who cares? People will look at the market cap and think, no, I'm not going to get into this. You've just proved that. The fact you've brought up market cap means that's what other people are going to bring up, right? If one person has that problem with it, other people will have that problem with it. And it would be stupid to not listen to the community. Like, the PulseChain community's shit, right? The YouTubers that talk about PulseChain are dumb. I don't mind Katie, she's okay. But I think that, you know, I think that PulseChain at this point is just a joke, to be fair. Unless Richard Hart can bring it back, which doesn't appear to be doing in any impactful way, like he was in the last cycle. Oh, I need to shoot these bullets. That's how I can defeat them. It's such a cool game, man. I love Pro Protector. I never enjoyed it this much when I was like 10, 12 years old. Yeah, PulseChain is not the most cultish ever. So what's your opinion on P-Die? Don't give a fuck about these coins. P-Die, stupid. P-Die's that PulseChain die. It's fucking stupid, man. They're dumb. And like there was just a big community argument about whether it's a rug or whatever. Who gives a shit? Why do you care anyway? Invest in another fucking chain. Like, go where the money's going. Right? No one gives a shit about these coins anymore. Right? People care about Hex, about Sui, and coins like that. Solana, Ethereum. Ethereum, how Hex did well, how it growth hacked and got those mega multipliers in the last cycle is because of Ethereum. It was Ethereum's altcoin cycle 2021. That's why it did well, right? If Hex was on Solana now, well, probably wouldn't do as well because it's not new anymore. Hex was new back then. But does anybody even use Hex for its, original mission anyway, which was certificate of deposit? No. Does anybody care? No. And I've met Richard Hart. I love Richard Hart. He and I have had conversations privately. I walked around Richard Hart at 11 at night in Oxford for an hour and a half. We were just chatting. The guy's a legend. I love him. Don't get me wrong, but I don't get, how you feel about people and what's going to make you money are two different things. I think Richard Hart is an awesome guy. I loved it when, in 2022, he was flexing on those haters. But let's face it, it's just shit now. No one cares about Hex and Pulse. The wider community don't care for it. It's a little bit like the XRP army, to be honest. Yeah, XRP has had like 3 impactful moves in the last 5 years. Or 2. And that's it. But it's still got its army. Its army of deluded people, regardless of how shit it's done. And the same will happen for Hex. They've diluted the brand by having 2 chains. Stupid. And I invested in a couple at the beginning, some of these PulseChain meme coins, and they were done. They died instantly. Right, so, just go where the money is. Be smart with your money. Don't just chuck your stables around like it means nothing, right? Actually invest in something you believe in. And that's what I love about cults. Invest in what you believe in. Fuck. I believe in us. I believe in All Will Retire, because that's been my mission statement as a YouTuber. I believe in Suppoman, because that's me. At the end of the day, I am the degenist of the degens. I invented the fucking term. I was around 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was already making videos. You didn't hear about any of these people. Half of them weren't even born 8 years ago. Right. Anything others? Let's see if any other... Hold on. Not much chat, guys. What the hell? Super, can you advise on how to exit ass? Right. The end of the bull market. Simple as that. Or, if you've got... if you have an entry point, 100x from that entry point. Right? That is how I would personally measure it. Because... the only way, and look, I'm going off an assumption because we are yet to be proven wrong. I'm going off an assumption that we have got a 4-year cycle, right? Because that's all we've ever had in cryptocurrency, and it's always worked out regardless of what's happening in the market. Well, regardless of global liquidity, etc. It's people say, oh, it's a coincidence that those 4-year market cycles just happen to coincide with liquidity. No, it didn't. Because, look, the stock market's been going up for a fucking decade, right? They didn't have a bear market, only we did, right? Only crypto did. So we've had 4-year cycles regardless. Now, whether that happens for Bitcoin or not, I don't know. But I can't operate on any other assumption because that's all I've ever known. So I may as well just go with that logic, right? Until proven differently. And so... because people have been saying, oh, the 4-year cycle's dead, the 4-year cycle's ended. And look, we're back to bullish times. Liquidity slowly entering the market back. Yeah! What have I got? A swindly thing. Fuck. So, yeah. So, so people thought we were entering a bear market. We didn't. We've got the potential. Shit. We've got the potential for to have a blow-off top still. No, there's no reason why we don't at this point. So if we have a blow-off top, hopefully within that time, you will have found you got an 100x. Once it goes to 100x, just sell them. Don't worry about dates. I don't know if it's going to be January 2026, December 2025, November 2025, September 2025, Or September 2027. I don't know when the top is going to be. But you sell on the way up. That's the only thing you can really do. Come on! Couldn't kill it. Do you think Sui Ball can make a comeback? Completely dependent on a Sui. And yeah, there's mutterings of a Sui ecosystem. But look. I hope so, but at the same time, does anybody know about... I mean, the reason why I really like Sui Ball is because it was basically the better version of Tron Ball. Who's heard of Tron Ball, though? In the last... No one. No one gives a fuck about Tron Ball anymore. You know why? Because the meme coin people that were talking about Tron Ball, Crash, etc., they're shit meme coin influencers, okay? The best meme coin influencer is Murad. Why? Because he will stick with a bunch of coins till the end of the bull market. Whereas Crash, he's only really interested in Brett, which is fine. But then he calls stuff like, you know, Tron Ball. He's shit, right? He doesn't have the expertise to deal with it. Right, come on. I didn't think I would do another playthrough of this. But I do have to go very, very shortly. Yes! You look sure. I'm never going to launch my own coin. I'm never going to launch my own coin. Ever. Right? I am not going to ever be embroiled into the legal situation and the implication of that. Never, ever. Right? Never, ever going to launch my own coin. So, that's not going to happen ever. But, the Suppoman coin is as good as. Because I've got my skin in it, it's got my name on it, and I am personally wanting it to succeed, and I'm going to ensure it does succeed. Right? It's kept alive, and a lot of that has been through a lot of the help from Sunshine that I've gotten. Right? And it's going to survive because I am going to be doing work on it too. So Sunshine has kept the community going. You know, has kept content going. Shorts, YouTube videos. Ah, stupid impatience. And I am going to keep it going with an actual mission statement. With an actual community. Fuck. You got to be patient though. Because I'm going to do it when I do it. Yeah! But when I do it, it's going to be good. Fuck! Gotcha, mofo. No! You piece of shit! Got you this time. How's that feel? You're getting better. I've got invincibility now. Now kill me, bastard! I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to duck that, did I? Oh shit, I lost it. Didn't realise. Ah! But something I'd like for you to guys not to be as an embarrassment, okay? Some of you are. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, some of you are. Like, with some of your coins just ridiculous. Oh, can I beat this guy this time? Fuck! Need to be pressing the B button properly. How the hell am I supposed to get rid of... I think that's it. I can't be asked. Is Aether a shitcoin? Every coin's a shitcoin. Okay? Every coin is a shitcoin. There's no such thing as a non-shitcoin. The only time a shitcoin is not a shitcoin is when it proves not to be. I.e., it's in a season where it gets its chance to shine. Right? Arguably, if there was a mega polka dot season right now, nobody would think that Glimmer was a shitcoin then. But because there's not been one, people think Glimmer's a shitcoin, right? Glimmer's shitcoins are shitcoins because they don't make it, they do anything for you. Alright? And most coins will not do anything for you until the right season anyway. Look at Virtuals, right? That was very kind to people during AI agent season, right? It's not been kind since then, right? Every coin's a shitcoin. Your opinions should be interchangeable. You should be like Zen. No coin is amazing. No coin is truly shit. They just have their time and place where they shine or they crumble. And that's that. That's a fact. Right. Come on! Ah! I've got this wank stain up here. Fucking Robocop wannabe. Oh, fucking hell. Anything about hint? Never heard of it. Don't want to either. It sounds stupid. You just know when a coin's going to be good by the name of it. You know a coin's going to be good. The name just resonates. You just know. Fuck! So Sui Bull, it could make a comeback. But the likelihood is that now we're just going to get a... The hell that about OBS? Right. Right, people. Anything? Any other ones? You ain't talking about fake AI any. Why would I? Like, come on, apply your brain. Why would I talk about fake AI? It's not an AI season. Why would I talk about it? It's just so stupid. I know some people do talk about coins that aren't trending right now. I know some influencers do that because they don't want their bags to fall. But I don't care about my bags falling. When it's the right time, regardless of what fake AI is in market cap, when it's the right time, I'll talk about it. And if it's a low market cap, it will just pump harder. But, you know, I'm not going to talk about it and make people buy shit that is not the time to buy. And AI, fake AI, is not anything worth buying right now. Because it's not an AI season and it's an AI cryptocurrency. It's not even AI agents. It's just AI. Haha. Worked out this mofo. Yes! Ah. A super chat's turned off. No, I think I haven't got monetization yet, but I will check. Right, I am going to make a move now, people. So, I appreciate all of you guys being here. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Here with me, the Suppoman, playing another retro game. Let me know in the comments. What retro game would you like me to play next? Let me know in the comments. What cult coin that is sticky, appeals to an uncatered for mass market, that has got the metrics, that has survived, that has a great appeal. Let me know in the comments. No shit coins, no new coins that haven't survived shit, that don't have any good metrics. Coins that are low enough in market cap to make a big multiplier on. Let me know in the comments. I'd be keen to know your thoughts. Till next time, people, you've been amazing. I have been Le Suppoman. It is lights out, all out.